So this is why NVC doesn't work. Well, it does work. You know that I spend a lot of time advocating NVC and supporting people with NVC, but there are two areas that I think we can just adjust slightly how we work with nonviolent communication strategies. Because if we don't, then our attempts are going to get kind of derailed and not really going to go anywhere. So the first area is around our nervous system responses. So if we don't tend to our nervous system responses of fight, flight, freeze, then our attempts at communication are going to get derailed. You can't really communicate from a place of freeze or fight or flight. So what we need to do is bring our nonviolent communication strategies to tend to our nervous system responses, or any other strategies. You know, NVC isn't the only one. There's lots of ways we can do this. But use NVC to kind of identify feelings of what you're feeling in this response, and what is your need, and then what's needed, what requests can you make. So it's kind of like where what's the point of focus? So when we're having a nervous system response, we need to tend to ourselves first before we start trying to do anything with the other person. So self-empathy is one way of putting it. The other area that tends to derail communication is around awareness and acknowledgement of power differences. If power differences aren't acknowledged, they kind of get in the way, and you can't communicate through not having that acknowledgement of difference. It's a bit like, it's the elephant in the room. When there's an elephant in the room, you kind of need to say that, really. So again, using nonviolent communication strategies towards that acknowledgement of power differences, naming observations, naming feelings, identifying feelings and wondering about feelings for the other person, identifying needs and wondering about needs for the other person. All of those strategies are still really helpful if we kind of focus them in the right area, making requests.